Go get him. The world changed. Andrew Salisbury.
Thank you. October 17th, 1989, 5:09 p.m. I'm driving from my office in Palo Alto to my home in San Francisco, meeting up with some friends at the Buena Vista. 15 seconds of the largest earthquake in 50 years occurs. 6.9 on the Richter scale. 50 people die. 3,000 people are injured. The Bay Bridge falls. The Marina District falls. I spend the next 4 days helping with the Red Cross, pulling people's possessions out of their crushed houses in the Marina District. I thought the world changed. I thought this is going to have a huge impact. This is a big deal. We got a couple of plaques, we got some better building standards, and a new Bay Bridge. The first time my phone rang, a week later, it's a guy I work for in London. I am voluntold to get on an airplane and get to Europe. The guy I have handpicked as my successor for a job has, apparently in fear of public speaking, quit. And there's a keynote speech that I need to go and give. So I get on an airplane. I fly. I give the speech. I think, should have put him in Toastmasters. I'm in Munich working on a project. A friend of mine who's a programmer on the project comes in and says, hey, the BBC says that there are 500,000 Germans in East Berlin peacefully protesting, and I think it's going to happen. I think something's going to happen. So we get on the night train. We go from Munich to Berlin. We wake up on the train in the Berlin train station. The Stasi have not come through the train and looked for our passports. They love to come and kick the bed that you were sleeping on to make sure that your paperwork is correct, but really just to mess with you. They forgot. We get out of the train station. We go to the Central Plaza where Checkpoint Charlie is. That 500,000 Germans are streaming through Checkpoint Charlie. The guards, who previously were some tough gentlemen and had shot, we think, about 50,000 Germans across the border as they attempted to escape. We know 5,000 of them made it, but a lot didn't. They have, apparently in bureaucracy and confusion, opened the door. 500,000 people are now streaming through the thing, and they are partying. Never saw so many family reunions, people breaking down in tears, people literally kissing the ground. Kind of dirty, but definitely excited about the whole thing. The German government gives the next 4.3 million Germans 10 or so dollars, about 100 Deutschmarks, to do whatever they want with. Basically a welcome gift to their citizens. Now I know you all think they went and bought a beer with it, but that's not true. For the most part, they spent their money on one thing, the banana. Now, we think of this as a tasty little breakfast treat. To them, this was an exotic, unobtainable item. Came about once a year from Cuba. They got a shipment of bananas. They stood in line sometimes for 2 days so they could purchase the banana. The world had changed. In a single instance, 500,000 happy, peaceful Germans changed the world. That wall fell. Eventually, the Soviet Union fell. These are dark days. We see all over the world problems emerging that break our hearts. But I want you, every time you go through the grocery store and you see that pile of bananas there, mine's a little beaten up, but a nice fresh banana, waiting you, 49 cents a pound, and you pick up that taste of freedom, I want you to think about what that meant, and how little it means to us, and how much it meant for them, and how much free people standing together can make a difference. To quote John F. Kennedy, "Ich bin ein Berliner." Thank you.